The Horrible Gamers podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Horrible Gamers podcast, show number 191, being recorded on February the 17th, 2018. I'm one of your hosts, Jesus Gonzalez, also known as Jesus Walks Law. Today, I'm joined by the entire crew of HGP. Starting off from the West Coast, the best coast, my friend Henley Merrill. Gunny Chief is here. Welcome back, Gunny.
Thank you, buddy. It's good to be here. Thanks for having me.
That's right. And from 8 Mile, Detroit, Eric Smith.
What's up, dudes?
What's up, Eric? Welcome back.
What? Hi. I'm trying to sound more happy because apparently I sound sad every time. So I'm just going to talk with a smile on my face.
Okay, good. And from Canada, the snow Mexican himself, Ryan Gibson is here. Welcome back, Ryan.
What's going on, everybody? Another episode of Horrible Gamers. Let's do this.
That's right. Let's do this. Guys, let's get it started. First of all, let's tell you real quick. If you want to follow us on Twitter, you can @_Horrible Gamers. Go over there and follow us. You can also buy some gear, some HGP hoodies, t-shirts, socks, stickers, and other stuff over at teespring.com/HGPT. Join our Facebook community, Horrible Gamers Podcast community over on Facebook. Just search for that and join it. And you can always email us feedback at horriblegamers.com. Guys, let's get right into what we've been playing. But before that, I almost forgot. We got a new thing to plug in here that we haven't written down the notes. Patreon. Patreon.com/Horrible Gamers. Go over there and support us, guys. Patreon will help keep the show alive for many, 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 many eons and eons to come.
And hopefully it will help the show get better.
How long is an eon? How long is an eon?
Eon? It's a long time.
It's a long time.
It's been eons.
Okay, a long time.
Hey, I have something to plug.
What do you have to plug?
We do have a Discord. Be sure to join our Discord as well.
I forgot.
We need to add that to the notes.
We need to put this to the notes, guys. It's how much work we've done this week.
I don't know the link, but it's discord.gg.
That's right. HG something. Go Horrible Gamers Podcast over on the Discord. Go find us.
Also, Jesus, just so you know, an eon is an obligatory length of time having no specific length or age.
There we go. So eon and eons of shows to come, guys.
So an eon just goes on forever.
There we go. Woo! Guys,
Google.
Let's talk about what we've been playing this week. Let's get into it. I played a lot of games this week. A lot of things have happened to me this week, guys. Lots of things. But first thing that happened to me is I beat Fable 3 last weekend.
What?
Oh, yeah.
That game.
I forgot.
I fucking was addicted to Fable 3 for 2 days straight. I think I played it for 14 hours in 2 days or something like that.
Yeah.
I played a lot of Fable 3.
How many people did you fart on?
No, I was a good guy. I was like a super nice person, super nice king and everything. Like I kept all my promises. I had enough gold in the bank to save everybody. Yeah.
So you enjoyed it, man.
I did. I bought up all
series.
I bought all the properties in the game. All the properties are mine. I had them all at super high rent. I don't know about the best in the series. I remember I played a little bit of the first one. Didn't really ever touch the second one.
I think Fable 2 was a little bit better, but I really enjoyed Fable 3. Fable 3 was great.
It was fun. It's such a cool...
panned too, man. People hated it.
Really? I thought it was pretty fun. Like, you could buy properties and lower them or raise them and repair them and do all that shit, so they had that in it, which I really liked. So I bought up a bunch of properties everywhere. And the story actually is very short. I mean, like I said, I beat it like in 14 hours. I did everything, dude, that I could. So, not that long of a game. I was surprised how short it was.
I've never played a Fable game.
Play it.
Play Fable 3.
Yeah.
Maybe start with 2.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I beat Fable 3, guys. I beat it. I can't believe I did. But it was good. It was good. It's on Xbox One backwards compatibility. If you don't have an Xbox 360, just go play it on that. This is what I did. But yeah. Let's talk about what you've been playing, Gunny.
I think I played a little bit of Monster Hunter. Not much at all.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not even 45 minutes this week of that game. I still like it. I feel like I'm still getting my feet wet, but yeah, I just didn't have the Xbox on that much.
45 minutes? Like I'm on the same boat with you, Gunny. Like, what is it about this game that has you feeling this way? Because for me, it's like I get in there and it's like, dude, okay, loading screen, get into there, fight the monster. Something dumb happens. The monster gets away from me. I die or he knocks me out. Loading screen, come back to the main menu. Loading screen, eat food. Loading screen. It's like, God.
So you guys aren't enjoying the game?
Well, I'm enjoying the combat. I don't like all the loading screens. I don't like the all hopping back and forth through all the menus. That's really frustrating. Like all the menus.
Yeah.
If you're not used to having so many menus, it really gets in the way of enjoying the game because there's so much things to do.
You know what though, Jesus? Like I went in by myself and I said, fuck it, I'm not going to bother with anybody else. And I haven't been able to beat that one monster forever. And he was pissing me off. And I went in by myself, offline, killed him. No problem.
Yeah.
I finished him off. And then I beat the next couple of monsters and I was like, all right, cool. But same thing. I played about 45 minutes of the game this week and I was just like, eh.
It's because, like, the story is there, right? But, like, you kind of get the story. You're in this, like, new world.
I'm skipping through all that shit.
And I'm like, the new world, okay, whatever, new world. What's the story? You hunt monsters. Like, there's really... I don't get the story there.
Yeah, I'm not even paying attention to it anymore. It's like, if you can't put in full voice acting for the fucking shit and you're gonna make me read everything, it's like I'm skipping through it. It's pointless anyways. What I did read of it, I was just like, I don't care about this shit. It doesn't mean anything to me. So let me just go kill another monster.
It has a Zelda effect where in Zelda you have to read through all the dialogue, right? A lot of it just reading. It's like, fuck, did I just skip all that? So
yeah, it's I just, like I said, I haven't had the Xbox on this week.
Yeah,
much at all. I've just been on, like, hopping on some Steam games.
Mm-hmm.
But excuse me, I've just been under the weather the past couple of days here, so I did have to mute for coughing. So yeah, what about you, Ryan? What have you been playing?
I have been playing a crap load of Subnautica still. I fucking love this game so much. It's so cool. It can be very relaxing. You're just kind of floating around in the water trying to find shit and like exploring the depths. I got this a new like a boat machine thing that I can go inside of, so I don't need to worry about oxygen, and I could drive that around underwater. It's pretty fucking cool, man. If you haven't checked out Subnautica, hit it up, man. This game's great. I'm getting lost in the adventures. I found another island, and I started exploring that island. I finally got... I have to figure it out, but I can finally build my own structure, so I want to get closer to the island and actually build a new place for me to be able to store shit and whatnot while I'm at that new island, because it's so far away. Like, I'm like thousands and thousands of miles away.
So what do you do there? You just build like a new locker or something that you can put stuff in?
I can apparently I can just build a new structure and actually have another survival pod.
Oh, wow, there you go.
And then I could build off of that if I want to.
So could you possibly connect that one to the other one if you were like to build like a super long bridge?
I don't know, man. That would be fucking huge.
That'd be awesome, though.
Is it
connect a
massive,
huge bridge?
Does it have those things like in Minecraft where you can have like a locker or chest and it's just kind of like it's the same thing from both places where you're at?
No,
you know what I'm talking about?
No. I don't think so anyways. Not that I know of. Like your lockers, whatever's in... Because I like... if you guys have seen any of my streams, around my little life pod, I have like probably about 10 or 15 lockers all spread out in the water that I have random stuff in. And I'm just like, I tried to organize it all, but it got messed up again, so whatever. But, you know, I kind of just do that because that's where I have to craft stuff. So now, if I want to move all that stuff, I got to take it out of the locker, put it into my inventory, and take that locker with me. I can't take the locker with the stuff in it. So, yeah, no, I don't think there's like, because if you built another locker, it's a brand new locker with nothing in it, right?
Got it.
So, but yeah, Subnautica, guys, check it out. I'm probably going to be talking about it a lot because I've been playing it quite a bit, and I think I'm going to continue to play it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was watching a guy play that not too long ago, and it looked like the International Space Station where you're building like different tubes out. And
yeah, you attach like you base your life pod is like this little bubble, like a little ball, and you could build tubes off of it and stuff like that. And like, I haven't started into that stuff yet. That's pretty much where I'm gonna I'm starting at when I go back to the game. I'm gonna start fiddling around with building stuff. So I'll probably talk about that more next week.
Okay. Is Eric back? Eric. Hello.
No, I don't think he's back. Oh, he is.
I'm here. I've been here.
Eric.
There's no video.
What have you played this week?
I have been playing a lot of Uncharted. I got into the I bought the Uncharted collection because I bought Uncharted 4 and played it and loved it. It's an amazing game, and Jesus, you need to get that game.
Yeah, and, I have it. I just bought it yesterday.
Oh, dude, such a great game. Yeah. I love the story. So I've been playing that. I beat the first one, and I've been working on the second one. It's all remastered and
yeah, you bought that collection, right? That disc that has like the first 3 games on it or whatever. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I played that before. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to grind through those, and I don't. It's a fun game. I like it a lot. Are we just going through one game at a time here? Are we changing things up? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm done.
Okay.
I could have kept going, but whatever.
Guys, I played another game this week. Following from last week, talking to Tara, and we were talking about Fortnite. Me and Brink last night actually went in and played some Fortnite with Wingman and Orange Pigeon, and we played some Fortnite. Fortnite is hard as fuck. Hard as fuck.
We're talking Battle Royale.
Did Tara make it look easy?
She makes it look way too easy, dude. She makes it look like you could just go in there and kill people, and she has fucking skills. Like, holy fuck, she has skills. Because I couldn't get a kill. Not one kill. Like, yeah, it was pretty bad. We got in there. First thing we noticed is how good the game runs. It runs really well on the Xbox. And we were playing it, and it runs really good. But it's just that the maps are so much smaller. The art style, everything's so open. It's not as hard to see people like in PUBG. You know, in PUBG you're running through a field, you can kind of crouch by the trees, and people have a hard time seeing you from a distance. In this game, like, no, you could pretty much see people pretty far away.
You can. That's true. Because I've had people spot me from across like a lake and up a hill, and I'm like, how are they seeing me?
Yeah, because if they have a scope, they're going to kill you, right? So I was playing now with Brink and them, and yeah, man, it was just really hard. So then we went and played some PUBG. And PUBG is still PUBG.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, man.
It's a work in progress.
It's still going, yeah. Like, there's still rubber banding and a little bit of, like, that chop there, you know. So it's that. But it's still fun. It's still fun to play it. Me and Brink, actually, we were the ones playing it last night. And, yeah, we didn't do so hot. I think it's because we've been out of the game for a bit and we haven't played it for a bit. So those are the types of games that you got to keep playing them to stay good. It's just, that's what it is, right? Like, you got to keep playing PUBG to stay good at PUBG, or you got to keep playing Fortnite to be good at Fortnite.
Well, like Tara said that, you know, that she, for the first 3 months that she was playing it, you figure probably playing it for 7 hours a day.
Yeah.
It's like, I wasn't that great, but after 3 months of just continuous play.
And that's like 7 hours a day, straight 7
Yeah.
hours a day playing. So that has to be a long
Yeah, man.
fucking time, dude. But yeah, man, PUBG is still PUBG, and we had fun. We'll continue to play those games probably until late this year. You know, even after 1.0 releases on the consoles, we'll continue to play more PUBG. It's going to be fun, I think, in the future. When it gets fully optimized, I think it'll be a great game to play. And if you're interested in buying it, they currently have Xbox One S's on sale. It's a bundle with a PUBG code in it, so if you want to get that, you can go ahead and get it. I don't know why you would want an Xbox One S, but it means some people might, you know. It's cheap. It's like $300 now, $250.
$299, yeah. Well, like Phil Spencer said, that's going to be our number one seller, so they're going to push that Xbox One S as hard as they can.
Yeah, so we'll hopefully get that figured out. And so yeah. What about you, Gunny? What have you been playing, dude?
I played more SteamWorld Dig 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
On PC on Steam, and I found the Prophet, Ryan. I've got to the Prophet.
Okay.
I was pretty pleased with myself on how I was like, okay, I'm going the right direction and how I need to get to the X marks the spot. Because I wasn't even sure. I'm just going down, digging down deeper and collecting more items to sell, to upgrade my character. And I like how the story's unfolding as far as, you're there to investigate these earthquakes and just the platforming and the art style into this game is amazing. I got to a section the other day where, I found him and like you're supposed to, it was like a mini boss fight. And I go to this next section. It was like, whoa, what's going on here? Like I come down, like I feel like I'm in this Terminator level of just like, futuristic monsters and robots and stuff. And
is it the crazy robots that the little glowy thing goes into and they start chasing you?
Yeah, they go into these like TV. You want them to go into the TVs, the glowy things. And when they go into the TV, I noticed, or like a computer monitor thing,
Explodes.
that's when they'll actually give you health. Yeah. And just that sort of thing right there. Because if you actually just let them go into the Terminator robots, then you're freaking dead.
Yeah, pretty much. You can get away. You can get away.
I tried.
There's a spot where you're gonna have to get away.
Oh boy. Because I did, a good thing is when you actually reload the checkpoint, like it kind of got me like back to the beginning, but then I was able to figure out, okay, how to avoid all that stuff. But just visualizing all that stuff it blew my mind. And my kid was watching me play. He was like, wow, that is amazing art style on how that game was created into that section. And yeah, I'm really pleased with this game so far. So I've still got a couple areas where it kind of like,
you guys, man, it's a good game.
Oh, it's amazing. And so I just unlocked like the hoverboard, like the jetpack or whatever it's called. So I'm like, oh, cool. I could actually go back to other areas and jetpack up. And because before you couldn't do that, you had like a grappling hook, or you had to, parkour up, to higher places that you came from. So yeah, I feel like I was rewarded well with what I've unlocked so far. And yeah, I can't wait to play more of it. SteamWorld Dig 2, guys. Go play it. All right. What about you, Ryan? What's your next game you've been playing?
The next game I've been playing is Dead Cells.
Yeah, I've been playing that.
Dead Cells is fucking awesome. It's a Metroidvania roguelike game. So you get one life, you know what I mean? Like you go through and you try and get as far as you can in the game on that one life, and you're getting upgrades and you're getting all kinds of shit that's going to help you, and different weapons and whatnot. And it's a ton of fun, man. Like if you like those kind of side-scrolling games and you like a roguelike game and you like the Metroidvania games and you mix it all together, that's what you get. And It's a blast. I've been streaming it all week. So if you've seen me playing it, you know what it's like. But the game's fun, and it's like it can be a little frustrating, but it's rewarding too, because even though you die, some of the stuff is permanent. If you get to the end of a level and you upgrade and you get something, that you keep when you start again. But you don't keep your weapons. You don't keep. You'll just keep buffs. There's certain buffs that you can find, and that will always stay with you. Yeah, man, it's a blast.
It is.
I'm having a lot of fun.
Before you started playing it, like it just had gotten a big update to it, and it's different as far as like what the game has. Well, it was different from when I first played it, maybe a month ago.
Yeah, I know. I went back and watched some like YouTube videos and stuff, and it was completely different. Like some of the enemies looked different, and the whole menu system was different, and they changed a lot of stuff.
Even the rooms are different. Like they added more enemies and different kinds of enemies. Yeah,
and it's cool because like I've gone through and found this one buff that lets me use these, make these green vines grow out of like these green blobs that were on the ground. And every time you found these green blobs before, it just said tickle it, and you hit RB to tickle it. And like I'm like, what the fuck do these green blobs do? And I'm like, I didn't understand. And then I got that buff, and I was like, oh shit, it grows a vine out of it, and now I can climb up to like this new section that I couldn't get to before, and that will take me to a different exit. So now I have the option to either go to the commons or something like that, and then the other one's the toxic sewers. So, and I know there's at least one other buff I can find that will take me to, will let me warp. Hang on a second, guys.
The Canadian's coughing. He's dying, guys, dying.
I know. I think he got me sick too as well. But
it'll let you, but it's like a little casket that's standing up, and if you walk up to it, you hit RB, and it'll like all this electricity will go around you. But if you don't have the specific rune, it won't do anything. If you get the rune, it'll warp you to a new section of the map where you can go through. But I don't have that rune yet. I'm still trying to find that one. But yeah,
it doesn't hold your hand. It doesn't hold your hand. I like how it just kind of like, go for it.
You just got to figure it out yourself. Yeah.
Did you figure out how to get through when you first start? There's that big wooden door that you can beat on, but you can't open?
No. I haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah, so that's cool. I'm hoping that, once more the map opens up for me, I can...
I found a couple of those doors, too.
Okay.
I also found some monster behind a fucking... behind some bars, and he was trapped, and I was supposed to go find a rune for him or something. Like, there's all kinds of shit in this game. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. I'm having a blast with it.
So those runes, I think when you first start out and you're showing all those like glass, like...
Yeah, they all show up in there.
Okay, I was wondering what the heck those were that were inside those.
I know. You look up and you're like, what the fuck is all this? And then you think you can jump up in there and get those things, and you can't. And yeah, that's what I was doing at first too. I'm like, what the hell is this? And then I started to realize as I was collecting more stuff, I'm like, oh, they're showing up in those glasses. So that's telling you what runes you've unlocked. You can fill that entire thing up. Every one of those little things can be filled with a different rune that you can find. Cool. Also, the guy that they added up top, if you go in the beginning of the level, if you go up top and talk to him, he'll give you all your stats, how many runs you've done, how many times you've died, blah, 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 stuff like that. All the runes you found, how many elite monsters you've killed.
And there's like a timer or a clock or something that eventually you'll be able to change.
No, there's a clock, and it's really fucking... This is so weird. When it drove me nuts when I first started playing the game. But you go down to certain sections, and there'll be a door there. And if you've gotten there within a certain amount of time, that door will open. If you've passed that certain amount of time, that door you can't get through anymore.
Okay.
So, like, you'll get to a door, and it'll be red, and you go up to it and try and open it, and it'll say... No, you were supposed to be here 1 minute and 30 seconds ago. So
okay,
you can't get through this door anymore. and you just continue on, right?
So maybe they'll add challenges or something, or you're just supposed to already know that.
There are challenges. There's little rooms in the ground. You'll see, like, they'll glow when you walk over top of them. And if you hit RB and you're on top of them, it'll open a warp. And then you go into this challenge, and it'll be like, kill 68 guys in less than a minute 30 seconds without getting hit.
Oh, jeez.
And they're fucking hard, man. They're really hard. I came so close to beating one, and I was pissed when I didn't. But I haven't beaten one of those challenges yet. They're pretty tough.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's Dead Cells, guys. Check that shit out because it's really good.
I think that's coming to consoles.
I believe it is coming to consoles eventually. Right now, it's just on Steam, early access.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
what about you, Eric?
Eric's gone.
Oh,
Is he
man.
gone?
Yeah. He's gone.
Eric. Okay. Go, guys. Well, I played more games this week. I played some Rainbow Six Siege, and I got to say one thing about Rainbow Six. So, the other day, was it yesterday?
Just one thing,
the day before?
Just one thing.
I went back to play some Rainbow Six because I really like that game, right? I really do enjoy that game. And so I was looking at it, and I was like, I should play some of this game because they have new DLC out, new maps, whatever, new operators and whatnot. So I went back to play it, man. In the first match, I get a message from somebody, and all they told me was uninstall. That's what the game said. That's what the message said.
Because
I had just
player?
Yeah, from one of the players on my team. Oh. So apparently I had gotten killed, and he thought that I wasn't good enough to play. So he's like, uninstall the game. I was like, fuck you. I told him, fuck you, fuck off. Like, get a life.
I would go into, you know what I would do? I would go into my last play. Every time I saw that guy playing Rainbow Six Siege, I would join his fucking game and be like, you know what? I'm just gonna stand here and shoot you and shoot myself in the head. Uninstall the game, bitch, because I'm here to fucking ruin you
and grenade yourself. Yeah.
So apparently, so that happened, and then another match, I was playing it, and I was playing the objective. I wasn't like team killing or nothing, and all of a sudden I started getting vote to kick for Jesus. I was like, what the fuck? Vote to kick, and then they started team killing me, and they wanted to kick me because I wasn't ranked, because there's like the season ranks, right? And I wasn't ranked because I was ranked in the last few seasons, but not in this one because I haven't played in this new 10 matches of the ranked mode or whatever, so I don't have a rank. So they were kicking me because I wasn't ranked. And I was like, what's up with this community, dude? There has to be like one of the worst gaming communities that I've ever played games with online, because they want to just spam you or troll you or whatever, you know what I mean? It's such bullshit. I was pissed, dude. I really was. I was like, I'm done.
Dude, that's why I don't want to play anything in that except for like Terrorist Hunt. I don't play ranked and all that bullshit in Siege. It's not.
No, I've got a couple streamers that won't play the ranked, and as a matter of fact, they stopped playing it altogether. Just kind of moved over to Fortnite because they were like, "It's a toxic community. Fuck that. I'm not playing Siege anymore." So
yeah,
I don't know. I think we'll just have to play, friends only thing.
I think I might have to only play Terrorist Hunt or something to continue playing that game, because it was shit, dude. It was like, what the hell? I'm playing with these people, and they just kept kicking me and kept fucking team killing me. And I wasn't playing horrible. I was playing okay. I would have to say I was playing okay. And they were still killing me and just spamming me, and like, I was like, whatever, dude. Like, I'm done with this game. So I stopped playing it, and I was done. I'm done with that game. Done with Rainbow.
It sucks that a community can ruin a game like that for people.
Yeah, they straight ruined it for me. Yeah, you're right. They really went in there and they were just like, oh, we're going to troll you, Jesus. Oh, you suck.
Jesus, you sound like Eric right now.
So horrible.
Where's the sad violin?
So horrible.
Salty. So salty.
But there's other games that I played, guys, but I'll talk about those in a bit here. So let's continue on here. Henley, anything else you played?
I played Riptide Renegade. This is part of the Xbox Game Pass game.
Okay.
I saw that it was on PC. As I was scrolling the store, I was like, oh, let me install this. I know it came out a while ago. Maybe it's been 6 months, 1 year, whatever it was. But I thought it looked like, just a regular boat racing game, generic. that I saw when it came out on Xbox One. I think it was like originally, it might have been even like a phone tablet game. I'm not even sure.
Oh, dude, it was an arcade game.
Okay, yeah. So I installed it and started playing it, and actually, I actually quite enjoy it. You're just going around tracks on a jet ski and racing just AI. It's got multiplayer. I haven't tried it yet, but just racing the AI, just leveling up. Yeah, it's got like you could just do different tricks, and I think that will give you extra boosts.
Yeah.
So there's only like so many tricks I think that are unlocked in the beginning.
I think
which are like
you get 4 or something like that.
Yeah, it's like flip and turn and just like a regular motorbike like that. But I think you could actually go in and it actually tells you like, hey, you've unlocked some different skill points, and I think that would like do multiplier. That would multiply your tricks and maybe unlock new tricks. But then you can also upgrade your jet ski as well. So like your acceleration, turning, stuff like that, like top speed. So I'm just kind of working on one bike right now, going over the tracks, and it kind of reminds me of playing Hydro Thunder, except it doesn't look as good as far as the graphics are fine. They're just, I don't know, they're still in that generic fashion where it's like, oh, Broken City, and it's just kind of just plain, like you could tell like this game was made from PC, where Hydro Thunder is like definitely like an true console arcade game. So, but yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's not bad. So, I would recommend it, like for especially since it's it comes with that Game Pass, so can't go wrong. Not sure how much it would cost without it, but yeah, it's all right so far. Want to try out some multiplayer, see how that goes.
I don't think you'll find very many people playing multiplayer.
No, probably just like there's probably like 10 people playing it, so
If that.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
Yeah. But I mentioned that Hydro Thunder. Damn, that was a damn good game on Xbox 360. And yeah, it's backwards compatible, so play them both. They're both fun. But what about you, Ryan? What have you been playing? What else?
I played a game. Speaking of Game Pass, actually, just so everybody knows, I didn't know this. I didn't think it was this way. But when you game share with somebody, if one of those people has Game Pass, you have Game Pass as well. So,
well, why did you think you didn't? I didn't understand because
I can't get into the Game Pass menu, right? So, but when you download something, I can download it as well. And then I can go in, and if it says free with Game Pass on it, I can click it and install it without paying anything.
Okay, yeah.
But I can't go into like, you know how you have the Game Pass and you can go in and check everything?
Yeah.
Or no, that's EA Access. That's what I'm thinking of. EA Access also does this.
Yes.
Apparently. I didn't think EA Access was shared, but it is. So I can't go into the EA Access hub and download games, but if you download something, it will download on my console and I can install it as well and play it. Because I played NHL 18 and like just to test it to see if it was doing it. I played a couple of EA games and I played a couple of Game Pass games, and I was like, okay, so it does work then. Yeah. But the game that I played off Game Pass was Roundabout, because I was just feeling I've been sick and I just wanted something, simple, stupid that I could play and like not have to worry about. But this game is it's weird. It's super, super weird. It's basically these full motion videos. So like there's this girl and she's in a limousine, and it when it drives, it spins in circles.
Oh, I think I remember you talking about this before.
So you have to like maneuver your way through things while the car is spinning without hitting the sides or any obstacles in the way. So you have to figure out how to get yourself through all these corners and turns without hitting. And it's interesting and fun. And the really, really cheesy full motion video that goes with it is super fucking funny. Like, it's cheesy as hell. Like you're gonna laugh because it's so fucking cheesy. But yeah, it's Roundabout. So I don't know. It's a Game Pass game. It's something stupid you can play. Basically, that's it. You just try and maneuver your way to the different objectives and try and pick people up and take them to a new place. But while your limousine is spinning in circles and you can't hit the wall.
So it's like crazy taxi on steroids with an isometrical view, or what?
No, it's more of a top-down view.
Okay.
It's not really like Crazy Taxi other than the fact that you pick up people and take them to destinations. But it's more of like a puzzle game because you're trying to figure out the puzzle of how to get around these corners and around the obstacles that are in your way. But yeah, that's it for what else you got, Jesus?
I got lots of games, dude. So this week, I did something that I don't know if I should have done, but I did it. I did something, guys. I went and I bought myself a PlayStation 4 Pro.
Why did you do that? What?
Because I wanted to have all the platforms, man. There's games that I want to talk about, but I can't because I don't have the platform to play on, etc. So I figured I'll get a PS4 Pro, and then I'll have the Switch, the PS4, and the Xbox, right? So I did that, and then I got rid of my Xbox One X.
No, you didn't.
No, you did not.
No,
Wait,
did not.
yes, right?
No, I didn't. I still have the X and everything. I still have all my consoles. I just went and bought a PS4 Pro, and so I played a few games on there, guys. First off, I played some No Man's Sky, and that game is fucking hard. Holy fuck. I can't get off the first planet. Because it's telling me, like, find some iridium or whatever the fuck the fucking shit's called to fix the ship. And there's nowhere on that planet where they have that stupid resource. Nowhere. I can't find it.
There has to be.
I can't find it, dude. What do I have to do? What do I have to dig a hole in the ground? What the fuck?
I don't know, man. We played it before.
And then I'm mining things, right? And I landed on this super hostile planet, and I'm mining things, and here comes a little robot. Starts scanning shit that I'm mining, and it's like, the Sentinels have been alerted, and it's like, you're now under attack. So now I'm like getting attacked by these fucking robots, and then they send the dogs out because I killed the little flying ones, so they send the big robot dogs out after me. I'm fucked. I don't know what to do,
Jesus. Man. Do you not remember playing this game originally?
The first planet that I landed on, and the first time I played this game was like super friendly. It was chill as fuck. No one was attacking me. I could find all my resources pretty quickly. And this one is like, no, you have to hike 50,000 miles and die from freezing because you're on a frozen tundra planet that it's all frozen. So you're
Why are you hiking 50,000 miles?
Because I can't find the fucking shit around my ship, dude. I can't find it.
You played this game all wrong.
You're missing it. Yeah, something's wrong.
You guys are wrong. How dare you tell me I'm wrong?
I'd go back in and play it myself, but I don't own that game anymore.
So the only reason is because I had it digitally downloaded to my account. So that's the only reason I re-downloaded it. And I was like, fuck it, I'll try it. And so after dying a lot in that game, I was like, fuck this game. And I went and played Horizon. Now, Horizon is a really good game. Like, I'm really, really enjoying this game. And there's things about it that I'm like, okay, it could have been done better. But I could kind of get probably why they did it the way they did. But like the NPCs in Horizon, there's a lot of them, right? They're everywhere, like just chilling and shit. They suck. They suck. They're like shitty NPCs. The NPCs in Assassin's Creed Origins are so much better because they actually react to you. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, when you go up and you press A on them or something.
Yes, but like when you're walking around and you're walking through a city or whatever, like the NPCs react to what you do to them or around them. Like if you kill somebody, they all run away from you. Or if you bump into them, they start like, hey man, why are you bumping into me? Yeah, when you hit them with the horse. Yeah, or you run into them with the horse, they like dive out of the way or whatever. Like in Horizon, it's like, no, it's just, they're just programmed to do the same thing over and over. Like if one of them is programmed to like play music, all he does is play music. He doesn't stop playing music if you start attacking him. He's like playing music constantly. It's like, he's playing music. And you're like, dude, I'm fucking hitting you with my fucking bow and shit. Like, what the hell? and he's just sitting there playing music. Or like, you know, they're all scripted moments. They're very scripted moments, and that's what I don't like about the game. But besides that, the game is super fun. I'm liking the robots. They're pretty fucking cool, and the skills are pretty cool to get in that game. I really thought that was interesting, and I like the fact that they let you play as a little kid, and then you grow up, and you kind of see that whole evolution of Aloy. Not Eloy. Aloy. And so, yeah, I played that, guys. Horizon. It looks so good, dude. It looks so fucking good. I'm like, holy crap. Just watching the cutscenes, the everything in that cutscene looks amazing. I'm like, holy shit, dude. But, guys, with that also, I played more PS games. I played PSVR games, actually. Thanks to Jonathan, he let me borrow his PSVR. I have it right here in my hands. It's such a cool community member to let me borrow his shit. So I borrowed it, and I played a game today, guys, called London Heist. It's super cool. Like, man, this PSVR is fucking cool. Like, when you play it, you're like, this is fucking cool, dude.
He bought the Kool-Aid.
I really am liking the PSVR, and he's letting me borrow it for a few weeks, so I'm gonna be able to experience the full experience of PSVR. Every fucking game that I could play, I'm gonna play.
What, Jesus? You know what? You know why he's letting you borrow it for a few weeks?
Why?
Because he's not fucking playing it anymore.
Good. Let me borrow it longer, Jonathan.
So you are gonna do this exact same thing. You're gonna be so fucking hyped right now. You're gonna be all fucking hype, and then 2 weeks from now, you're gonna be like, PSVR is garbage.
Don't kill my hype. Don't kill my hype. How dare you? So I was playing PSVR today, and there's some super cool experiences on there, and there's a lot of free content, a lot of demos they have in the PSVR store itself. You could probably go into it anytime. They have lots of demos in there, dude, and so there were some pretty cool ones, because I was looking at this one. They're filming a documentary from this soccer player in Europe. I don't know. I don't watch soccer. Some fucking team with red and gold. Anyways, they're doing a documentary on this guy, but they're filming it in VR. And they're going to release it, and you're going to be able to watch this whole documentary in VR. It looks fucking nuts. I watched the trailer, and the trailer looks fucking crazy. Because, like, they're recording inside a stadium, right? So you hear, like, the loud cheers and shit of a stadium, and you look around, there's people around you. And it's like, what the fuck? That's pretty wild. So, guys.
What else? No, besides what other VR game?
There's lots of VR games, so I played the London Heist. My favorite one was the London Heist one. That one was pretty cool because you get to shoot these guns. The shooting is kind of weird. You have to duck or behind tables to actually take cover. You have to duck behind the desk or whatever the fuck you're behind, so you don't get hit with the bullets that people are shooting at you. So that was different, right? Because when you're playing a game that's a shooting game, you're not technically moving your body around. You're just in place. You're in a chair. You're sitting there. You're playing the game. And this game is like, no, take cover literally means you got to fucking, like, get down and take cover. Like, it's really fucking weird, but it works. And it works really well, and I like it. But I look forward to trying out other things on PSVR, which are going to be interesting here in the future. And I look forward to God of War. That's a game that I'm really looking forward to on the PS4 as an exclusive title. That's what I'm looking forward to the most.
What about that zombie game that's supposedly coming out at the end of the year? I thought that looked pretty cool.
Days Gone, Dog Days. I'll probably end up playing it. Right?
It looked like a good action type game that I would enjoy. But
it looks like every other PS exclusive. Actually, that's what it looks like. They all look the same, but they're all really well done. That's what you can't knock them for it, right? Because they keep releasing these content, and it's all exclusive to their platform, so it's more games for their gamers. Even though they all kind of look similar in the style that they're presented in, they're still unique experiences. They still have a unique story to them. They still have unique things with them, and they're really well fucking done. Because Horizon, dude, you cannot say that game is not well done. That game is fucking crazily well done, and is designed pretty nuts. They got like the stupid tower robots. You climb on top of them and you program them or whatever the fuck you do. Hijack their brains or something to unlock more of the map. All that stuff is crazy. It's a really cool game, guys. Really cool game.
So would you wait, Jesus? Are you just kind of like, are you thinking with the PSVR, or are you going to wait until they announce the new HD and then the upgraded
The PSVR is upgraded.
Controller, move control. I don't know what they're doing.
If I was to get one myself, like actually go buy one, yes, I would probably wait until after E3 because I know I'm thinking they're gonna have to come out with something at E3 that says like, look at this new VR that's like in 1080p and like HDR or whatever, you know, like. And I think
they have the new HD content coming for the headsets, so it'll be a brand new headset that you have to buy.
Yeah.
And then we've already read an article on the Move controllers that they're just kind of
redesigning them a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little redesign.
So I think it'll be interesting to see what other content they push out for this VR stuff. Because I think it would be pretty cool to see some stuff in VR. Like maybe you get to see a concert in VR. You get to see a game in VR, like a sports game, right? Like you could be courtside at a basketball game or at a football game. You could be on the sidelines. That would be really cool content to see. And it just looks cool, man. It looks cool. One thing about the PlayStation Store, though, I want to say, like, the PlayStation 4 Pro, it's okay of a system so far. My Xbox One X is better. It just runs better. I think it doesn't overheat as much. Like, not my PS4 is not shutting down from overheating, but like one day I was playing Horizon, and then I went back there to plug something in. I think it was like an optical cable or something for a headset, right? And as I was plugging it in, dude, like that shit was hot as fuck. Like hot. I mean, like this motherfucker felt like it was like gonna melt.
Did you forget about the Xbox One X and how hot that thing is at the time?
No, dude, no. It's not as near as hot as the fucking PS4. The PS4 Pro feels like it's gonna like melt.
That's what I don't get too, right? Everyone with the Xbox One X was like, "This thing is so fucking hot! Oh my god, it gets so hot!" And like my regular PS4 gets hotter. You know, like
it is hot, dude. Like hot as fuck. I was like, "Oh shit!" So, yeah, we'll see how that works out. Hopefully, nothing breaks on it because I recently learned. After buying this system, because I was going to put a warranty on it, right? Through Sony, because before, back in the day, the original PS4, you can buy a warranty through Sony, like within 30 days of your purchase of the console. It would even pop up on the PSVR store, and it would say, buy a warranty for 2 years or 3 years for $59 or $80 or whatever to extend your warranty. They discontinued doing that. So there has to be a reason. But they stopped offering that extended warranty that you can get with these consoles. I don't know why, but they stopped doing it. So I'm thinking of buying a warranty through what's that thing called? Square Trade or whatever. Fuck that insurance company is. Buying something through there to hopefully extend my warranty, right? Because it's really fucking weird how they discontinue that. But that's really it, guys.
Well, I mean, if it's so right now, it's just 1 year on the PS4 Pro or whatever it was.
Yeah,
2 years is fine, right? Because after 2 years, you're just going to get a PS5, right?
Yeah. So yeah, it's a 1 year warranty thing. So that's all it is at the moment. I wish you could buy more. Yeah, like you can buy like an extra warranty, man. You know, something fucking different.
Yeah, everything just comes with that 1 year warranty.
But yeah, I mean, that's it really, guys. That's all I played this week. One thing I gotta say, my Switch took a pretty big fall the other day. I tend to sleep with I tend to play my Switch right before bed. And I lay it right here next to my pillow. Sometime during the night, I smack the fucking thing off of my bed, and there's a desk right here next to my bed. It hit the desk on the corner and shattered the screen protector. Screen protector. Because I have tempered glass on there, so I was like, fuck. And I remember I picked it up and I saw that and I was like, oh no. And I looked at it and it was like, I think it's only the screen protector. I haven't taken it off to really confirm that yet because I want to buy a new one before I take it off. So. But I think it's just the screen protector. Oh, man, it was bad. I was like, fuck, dude. Like, I just bought this thing. I bought it like not that long ago. And I already fucking broke it. Like, what the hell? So a word of advice for people that have a Switch. If you play a game right before bed, put it like on your nightstand or something because you can knock that shit off.
Here's what you do.
Oh,
you bought a case for it, didn't you?
No, I bought like a carrying case for it.
Yeah.
Case. Okay.
That's what I mean. You bought like a carrying case for it, right?
Yes.
Put that on your nightstand. When you're done playing your Switch, put it in that. So that way, even if you knock that off, at least it's in the carrying case, should protect it.
Yeah, I think that'll work. I mean,
or even if you're going to lay it on the side of your bed, just put it in the case.
Yeah.
That way the next time you're having some kind of like nightmare thinking you're playing like Monster Hunter or something, and it's, you know, and you got a sword in your hand, it will survive.
Yeah, I mean, the game, I don't know, the Switch is cool, man. I'm still liking it. There's still games that I need to play on there, and there's always like new games coming out. There's so many indie games.
Yeah, I listen to podcasts periodically, and they're always telling me how, I'm playing this game, and it's on the Switch, you know? So
yeah, it's always like, this
need one of those.
New game. Like, it's always indie games coming out for that thing. But that's really it, guys. That's all I've played this week. A lot of PS4, and I'm probably going to play a lot more PS4 this week. Yeah. The PS4 train is real. The hype train. I'm on it now, guys.
Good.
Yeah.
Turn my back on and get like the
PlayStation
50 updates that I probably need for it.
Yeah, that's one crappy. Like, it was really weird on the PS4 now. The downloads seem much faster than before. Because today, when I started downloading all those PSVR demos, I just started clicking on all of them, right? Like, download. And, like, I never knew this, but the PS4 does, like, multiple downloads at the same time. Like, I went to my download queue, and it was doing, like, 3 downloads at the same time, but they were all pretty decent speed. They were all, like, 5-minute download times or whatever. And the speeds were pretty good. Like, you know how it shows you the speed of the download? They were all, like, pretty decent for over Wi-Fi. So I was like, I wonder if they fixed that issue. Because I remember back in the day, dude, you would download a game on PlayStation Network. It would take, like, 48-hour wait time. Download now. Wait 48 hours. Now it's, like, 5 minutes. So, yeah.
Cool.
Hey, guys, that's it.
All right, so I played a game on, let me just say I tried it. It's called Gary's Mod. I already owned this game early on, probably over a year from now, but I never really played it. My kid always played it. So I bought him a copy so I can play my games on Steam and other games I share with the 3 other people that I Steam share with. And yeah, I didn't much care for it. It's too much keyboard and mouse stuff for me. I know you can use a controller, but that game does not work well because you need to press a lot of buttons to bring up different things. So, yeah, and it's I don't know, it's a silly game in my opinion. So, what is this, like from Half-Life 2 or Half-Life 1 or something? You know, you're just kind of spawning in stuff and blowing up other players, and yeah, not my thing. Did you ever try that, Ryan? Gary's Mod?
No, I've never actually played that game.
Yeah, you can go to YouTube and just watch silly videos on that, but it's not something I recommend unless you're, 12 years old. But Ryan, do you want to talk about any other game before we talk about what we played today?
No, that's the that's my last game. Is me, Henley, and Jonathan, Penpoint Red, went on quite an adventure today. We spent 5 hours and 41 minutes playing Sea of Thieves, and we had a friggin' blast. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
We got in there, and we were just like, all right, let's just do our quests. And one of the new things is when you're on those islands, you'll find like a bottle laying on the ground, which will give you a new quest.
Message in a bottle.
So, like, that's a new way to find quests. You don't just get them from the dude. There's these random quests in bottles that you can find. But anyway, so we went on quests. We spent, like, the majority of the first bit just doing quests. Complete quests. Let's just go get our chests, get our gold, head back out on the next quest. So we did that for quite a while. And we were having a blast. Like, we were just having fun driving around the seas, fucking,
Yeah, it was nice, like, once we got into that click of what everybody's role was. Well, the 3 of us. It would have been nice to have a 4th.
It would have,
I felt like we were just kind of pulling the weight of what that 4th person would have done.
Right.
So, yeah, you were the captain. You were steering the boat. Jonathan was up front with the anchor in the front sail. I was in the back.
He was navigating.
Sail, the middle. Yeah.
He was navigating,
he was on the
and you were on the sails.
Yeah. And that was a lot of fun. I think because I think you guys were playing for like the first hour before I jumped on.
Yeah, it was just me and him. Yeah.
Excuse me. And yeah, I was really getting the sails down on like once you're kind of going against the wind on, okay, I think this is the way the sails need to be. But it's a lot to manage as far as what direction they need to be in. And
Well,
you
yeah,
know,
because you're always changing direction, right? Like,
constantly. Yeah.
so you got to keep your eye on it and go, okay, now we got to get the sails over this way, and oh, there we go, we got full speed now, so let's go back to doing, whatever else.
And it was nice having you just on there going, hey, sails, because you had changed directions. I didn't realize it. Then I'm going
Right.
back, and okay.
That's why I would look up every once in a while just to make sure that, the wind was blowing in the right direction or whatever. And sometimes the wind just changes,
Yeah.
Wind does that, right? Like it'll change direction sometimes. But yeah, it was a blast. So we did a lot of quests at first, and then all of a sudden, I guess we kind of got bored of doing quests, and we were like, there's a boat over there. Should we go get it? Yeah, let's go get it. Let's go. Oh, no, wait. Actually, that's not what happened first. What happened first was the guys, we were trying to get to this fucking island. And so we got up on the island, and we kind of parked real close to the island. And we're like, okay, should we go now? And we're like, no, it's dark out. Let's just chill for a minute. And we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we hear, hey, motherfuckers!
Yeah.
And there's this dude
shit.
on our fucking boat. We're like, what the fuck? So all three of us, we took out the entire crew. We took them all out. They all were like storming us and shit. It was pretty funny. And we took them out, and it was just a fucking hilarious situation, man, because Buddy just popped on the boat and he was like, bro, I'm here. And I'm like, that was stupid.
He
Boom,
killed
boom,
me.
boom, you're
Yeah.
dead.
But it was weird. Like I came on, and it was a surreal experience because when I had, I think I had turned around, and you guys were off the boat. You guys were going to like, oh, we're going to go after that chest, and he was trying to pull up the anchor, and he was pulling up the anchor to hijack our boat, and it was like, man, it was like this, like he was invading my fucking personal space here, like get the, oh, you're gonna die. So I tried to shoot him twice, and then we got into a sword fight, and he killed me.
And then I started running.
By that
back.
time, you guys had gotten back to the boat to take him out, and then his buddy joined in, and yeah, it takes about, a minute and a half, it seems, to load back in.
Yeah. Something
So,
like that.
Maybe they'll make it quicker and once the game releases.
That is the best play session I have ever had in Sea of Thieves. I didn't even realize that we were playing for so long. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you look at the clock and go, holy shit, we've been playing for that long? Like, we were just having fun, just really, really taking it in and enjoying what it has to offer. There's a little bit more than there used to be. There's a few new shops. There's new weapons. There's new clothes and stuff like that. So there's a lot more of them than there was previously the last few times I played the game. Like I said, there was those new quests that you could just randomly find on the ground on an island. And some of those were really difficult. Like we found that one message in a bottle that we couldn't figure it out, right? Like we had to find some sunken ship or some shit.
Yeah.
And we never ended up figuring that one out. But yeah, it was hard to leave that game too, because at the end we had like 3 quests left that we could do, and Jonathan had to go for dinner, and we were just like, oh, so we all gathered around each other and we started playing our instruments, and of course it played the sad song, and we were just kind of sitting there playing our
like it was all the same tune, but different weapons or different instruments.
and then we all left the game at the same time. It was pretty funny. We were just like, oh. But yeah, Sea of Thieves is going to be a blast, guys. The game, I actually played it on PC today. That was my first time playing it on PC.
I played the whole time on PC.
And we were playing with Penpoint, who was playing on Xbox. So you can cross-play. All that stuff works. It was seamless. I've heard other people say how hard it is to get into a game together. I'm like, it wasn't that hard.
Well, I want to say with this latest
if you know what you're doing, it's not that hard to do.
even on PC, where I'm like still like I consider myself still a PC noob in some ways, where Ryan's like, oh, let me send you the invite. Boom, it's right there. We joined it. It's not like the previous builds where how do we play together? There's no option, but now there is. And I also feel like this game's going to be one of those. You're going to be able to jump on this game and you're going to wonder where 10 hours went with this game. You're going to, whoa, where did the day go? You know?
The other thing, you can pick a character now, so you get to pick what your pirate looks like now.
Oh, really? That's why I saw that you looked a little bit different today than I usually saw you.
And then I bought some hair and an eye patch, and we all had eye patches, so we were the eye patch crew.
No, I bought the mustache or the beard.
No, you had an eye patch too. I think you had an eye patch originally.
Originally, yeah, from my character.
And all three of us had eye patches on. and we went sailing into the storm. Pirates on the storm.
It was cool. Like the rain was coming down and it was all dark and the rain was falling and we're just like heading into the unknown. I mean, with an objective, of course, but we're like, okay, we're just hoping we don't get struck by lightning.
I mean, if you really want to know our experience, that 5.5 hour experience, you can go to my Mixer channel. It's on there.
It's there.
But it's a long one. But we had a lot of fun. It was a blast. I can't wait for the full game to see what else they have in store, what other things they're going to release and are going to be in there for you to do.
Wow, would this be our RPG of the year or what? You know? Jeez, we'll see.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of games coming out this year. Don't ever forget, you still have Red Dead coming out at the end of the year, so...
Ooh, yeah.
To be honest,
that might win a lot of awards.
I've never cared for the GTA games. And Red Dead kind of falls in that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I really loved Red Dead, the first one, and I really loved their DLC, that zombie DLC, whatever the hell it was called. That was really fucking cool.
Undead Nightmare.
Yeah. I really liked that DLC.
I even bought Red Dead on Xbox 360, or like the 360 version. When it became backwards compatible, thinking maybe I'll go back and play it, and I just can't. I can't. I don't know.
Yeah.
But okay. Anything else, guys?
That's it.
That's it. Wow. Time for news, people. Let's talk some news, guys. If you want to listen or hear or see more news, go to Facebook and join our community, and you'll see lots of news in there all the time. But let's start off with some great news here with the first female StarCraft winner. So this girl from Canada, Ryan, from Canada.
Oh boy.
She apparently won like a tournament in StarCraft 2, and she's the first female to ever win like one of those esports tournaments. So cool. She won. She's from Canada, eh?
Wow.
Good for her, eh? Good for her, eh? That's what it's about.
Quite a player, eh? Her to do it.
Yeah, so she's a pretty much is a big deal because apparently no female has ever been that good at esports to win a game like this. But she won.
Really bad.
She won. She won. I'm just saying, it's the truth. If they would have been good before, they would have won. They would have won before this. Okay, let's be real here. She's the first one to do it. Damn it! Fuck you!
Set the bar.
What do you want me to say? There's other female gamers that have won this tournament. No, she's the first one. Like, it's the truth. I'm not saying female gamers are bad. Not at all. They're really good. Look at Tara. She fucking destroys in Fortnite. And look at other gamers that play games like Normie. She destroys at Gears. But I'm saying she's the first one to beat all these Koreans at fucking StarCraft 2. And she beat them all. Okay? And
wow.
She won.
I'm looking at this. Jesus, let me just read this really quick here. I'll try and do it in my Canadian accent, which I can't do. But for a long time, Scarlett wasn't among them. In early 2015, after months of middling results, she tweeted that she almost lost interest in the game and would be moving on to Dota 2. When she returned to StarCraft 2, it wasn't long before she uprooted her life in rural Ontario next to Ryan and moved to South Korea to train for GSL, the most prestigious StarCraft 2 league in the world. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Oh, boy.
That's amazing that she, yeah.
Yeah, and apparently a lot of people have stopped watching StarCraft 2, and I don't think this will bring many people back to watch StarCraft 2 esports, but hey, if you're still watching it, it was a good thing to see a female win the tournament for the first time ever. That's pretty incredible. Yeah. We'll see if she's able to hold that win next year or the next tournament, because you usually have multiple tournaments in a year, right? They don't just play one time a year. They play like 5 times a year or something. But go watch that, guys.
Yeah, and I'm thinking also, Jesus, with these different tournaments around the world where, like you said, South Korea, Canada,
I think this one,
US, Vegas.
The one that she just played in, I think that one took place in South Korea. She was playing against South Korean players. So they're really good players.
Good on you, Canadian female.
Oh, man. All right, guys, let's move on
to the next story.
The next story, guys, if you are interested in some VR games, there's a new VR type of game coming out. VR Football, from the creators who made Sports Bar VR, are now making a game called VR Football. VR Football is not football as in American football, but football as in soccer. Hey, soccer. So apparently they're going to make this game for the VR, but since VR really can't track your feet, right? Like it doesn't track your leg movements.
Oh, it's got
it's going to let you use the PlayStation Move controllers as your legs or your feet. So you're going to be using the PlayStation Move controllers with your hands to control the movement of your legs and feet in the VR game. And I don't know how well it's gonna work. It seems very hard. I'm just thinking about it right now, like holding the PS, VR fucking controller things. I just don't know how it'll work. So we'll see how that happens. I don't know if you guys are interested in this. I'm not personally. It's a soccer game that doesn't really bring my attention to. But hey, for our soccer player listeners, watchers.
Alan, maybe.
Alan plays FIFA and he has the PSVR. You can play this. But guys, let's go on to our next news story. If you really like Phantasy Star Online, there's going to be Phantasy Star Online 2 Dry Scalp Shampoo. Oh,
what?
Yeah.
Is that a game?
Yeah,
it's a shampoo. Okay.
So pretty much Phantasy Star Online 2, there's a limited edition bundle going for sale in Japan that will come with the shampoo and conditioners and in-game item codes, such as costume skins and hair washing lobby animations. So your character will make the motion it's like an emote type thing, right? While you're in the lobby with other players, you can use this emote that it shows them like pulling out a little bottle of shampoo and washing their hair. Yeah.
I want like a Forza bar as a soap or something.
I mean,
Forza bars of soap. They're in the shape of different cars.
There you go. There you go.
Remember those?
Oh, that's kind of weird.
Okay.
Oh, man. Anyways, so there's that. If you're interested in that, go over to Japan and buy yourself some Phantasy Star Online 2 shampoo collection.
Almost like
order me some right now.
Order some right now, Canadian. I know you are. In other news, U.S. senators are now calling on the ESRB to review their ratings process in the light of loot boxes. Currently, more senators from the United States have petitioned the ESRB to start looking at the potential effects of loot boxes against children in video games and how these loot boxes can potentially lead them to become gambler addicts in the future. So when they become adults, they become addicted to gambling, right? Because they were doing it when they were kids. There's like 5 or 6 U.S. senators now from different states, from New Hampshire all the way to Hawaii, that are now lobbying the ESRB to change their ways, change the rating systems and stuff for games, or to make it more clearer to parents that certain games contain loot box purchases in them. But the ESRB says that they are, they don't really think they should, because everybody kind of do that. They're like, yeah, we've been doing this for 20 years now, and we've been rating games and it's worked. Why do we have to change it now?
I'm thinking that maybe the ESRB needs to do something to keep itself, which, again, this is a self-regulated thing, the ESRB. So I think they need to, maybe they need to rate it, as
a different type of rating.
Yeah, I don't know.
21 and older rating. I mean, how many games would have that rating?
Well, I don't want the government to step in and tell me I can't buy loot boxes anymore in Overwatch. Not that I play that game. I'm just using it for example because I've heard it in other podcasts. But I agree too. I don't want them to step into my PUBG and my Fortnite and or say, oh, it's only 18 or older, and just kind of cut out that teen rating, So when it should be a teen-rated game.
Yeah. So apparently in Hawaii, there's a new bill that was passed. So House Bill 2727 and Senate Bill 3025 will add a warning label to every game sold in Hawaii with the following warning message. It will say, warning, contains in-game purchases and gambling-like mechanisms which may be harmful or addictive. Yeah. So it's going to have that on the box of the game at the store, or on their online stores. It has to show it right underneath the game title. When you're going to buy a game on the digital store, it has to show it right under the game title, warning.
See, I feel like it should just be in the the ESRB rating. How they have gore, blah, 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 extreme violence, drug use. It should be one of those. It should be, yeah.
And then another set of bills in the same state, Senate Bill 3024 and 2668 for the House bill. And these bills will prohibit the sales of video games with these loot box warnings to the age of 21 or over. If you're under 21, you will not be able to buy these games if you're in the store.
See, I don't know about this. See, now we're really...
it says here that it would make it illegal and unlawful to sell this game, or for any retailer, including digital stores, to sell this game to anyone under 21.
It's illegal and unlawful to sell GTA to anyone under the age of 16, but it happens. It's gonna happen. It's not gonna matter.
Well, you've got all these fucking games on the phones and tablets that are they're all gambling, and a lot of these kids are playing these.
I wonder what that would do to a game like Roblox, where they have the Robux.
Yeah,
and you have to buy that
now
shit.
What? Now my kid shouldn't play this game because it has loot boxes, and a lot of times it does have these, and it's got different tiers of, hey, buy a $4.99 card, buy the $10 card. And they do have items where, you're buying, you buy the card, then you get the items. So, I don't know. And then they've got an actual subscription price that you can pay for. It's like a 30-day thing.
Speaking of this, in Britain, 27% of the of British people, so it's 27% of the entire population of Britain, was polled. And they were asked if they ever bought a game that was supposed to be 18 and over, rated Peggy 18 or whatever, and they bought it while they were underage. And then 27% said they did. Yeah. So apparently here it says, the data says that 65% of millennials have played a game rated 18 and over while they were underage, and 35% of them say that they were actually able to buy it while they were under 18. So they were able to walk into the store and buy it while they were under 18. So it kind of, so people still do this stuff. I don't know how you could fix that. Just take loot boxes out of games. How about that? Huh? Have we passed a law that does that? Damn it.
Yeah. Well, that's where the gamers need to stand up and just like we did with Star Wars. Again, I don't think we need Big Brother to come in, step in. I think we as the gamers have spoken about things like against what EA did with Star Wars.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's too up to our satisfactory or not, but I think we just need to speak with our minds and our wallets. And yeah, I don't need Big Brother stepping in. Thank you, thanks, but no thanks. So we can handle it, So I don't know, but yeah, kids probably maybe it's not good for them to, start playing these games with all these, different loot boxes and gambling-like things. I don't know. So
we'll see.
Yeah.
In other news, if you're interested in playing new Nintendo 64 games, then get ready for this, guys. There's a company called Pico Interactive, which has just launched a new Kickstarter campaign to rebring a game to the Nintendo 64. What? So pretty much, publisher GT Interactive originally bought a studio called Eurocom to create, or they usually license them to create a game called 40 Winks in 1998. But, however, bad business decisions led to GT Interactive's acquisition by a company called Infogrames. And Infogrames canned the whole project. And this game did release on the PlayStation original. So it did come out, 40 Winks on the PlayStation came out, but the Nintendo 64 port never came out. So this company is asking for $20,000 to produce the cartridges, which will be compatible with both American and European consoles. And the campaign has already received over $65,000. So they've hit their goal.
Nice.
What do you guys think about that? People are interested in playing 64 games?
Yeah, sure. If you're into retro games and stuff, absolutely. So I would say go there and support these guys.
Crazy.
Definitely.
Next thing you know, they're going to be like, we're going to bring this game out on the 360 that Microsoft canned.
But isn't it the whole thing you want to play from a CRT and play with this, or, play it on your current TV with a special cable that hooks into an HDMI and but still plays from the same cartridge? Yeah.
Guys, let me tell you about a new PSVR game called Conrad the Kitten.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus is going to play this.
Conrad the Kitten is coming out.
This is what Andrew was talking about.
It's coming out later this month. Guys, Conrad the Kitten is a game coming out for PSVR, Oculus Rift, HTC Vive, and Windows Mixed Reality headsets. Coming out later this month. And you get to play as a kitten in VR.
This looks stupid.
How dare you? It's a cat. So let's see here. What do you do? You can hunt mice. You can teach him things. You can pet your cat. You can do different things with your cat.
You can feed your cat.
Super immersive virtual reality cat game, guys. I don't know.
Wow, exciting.
I already have a cat though, and he's an asshole. I don't like him that much. So I don't know.
This cat you're gonna love. This cat you don't have to.
He doesn't like me.
For it.
He doesn't like when I grab him. He doesn't like when I pet him.
This is a digital cat.
Digital cat.
You can make him like you.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Guys.
Why don't you take your cat and show him this game and go, look, this cat loves me.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll probably
this
just
cat
look
doesn't
at me.
meow constantly.
No, he doesn't meow. My cat don't meow. He just stays quiet, and then he'll kind of make weird noises if you pick him up. He'll kind of growls at you, and like he doesn't like being grabbed.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways, guys. In other news, what the fuck is this news? Oh, in God of War news, the creative director has compared the combat of God of War 4. Is that the one coming out? In God of War, the new one, whatever the fuck it's called, he's compared the combat to playing FIFA.
What?
He says it's not the same, but it's very easy and intuitive to pick up and play. Yeah. I mean, I guess.
I don't get this one.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not going to read this whole article, so whatever, guys. Play the game when it comes out. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Just know that. Other news, guys. Man.
Who wants a pair of Jordans?
No, Gunny. No, I'm going to tell you about a story about how the Nintendo Switch helped somebody. Okay? In Australia, a guy named Chris bought the Nintendo Switch at launch, Gunny, to experience The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. After exploring Hyrule for a number of months, Chris started to play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's when he started to feel a strange pain. Remarkably, it seems like the Switch's HD Rumble feature pointed out a growing tumor in Chris's hand. That's right.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's right. That's right, guys. The HD Rumble helped him pinpoint the tumor in his hand.
How?
I don't know. Don't ask questions. I don't know.
Well, you're reading the article.
I don't know. He says that apparently he went to the doctor and they said, like, because he had pain in his hands from playing the game.
Yikes.
So he went to the doctor and they're like, yeah, dude, you got a tumor growing out of your fucking hand. We need to cut this out.
Thing's the size of a freaking beach ball.
Or something?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Probably got to get that taken off.
Yeah. But what the reason the HD Rumble was the reason he felt it was because the HD Rumble is very pinpoint accurate on like where the controller rumbles at, right? Like it rumbles in a specific spot. It doesn't just rumble like in a certain area. It rumbles in a specific spot, like the ice cubes bullshit that they were demoing. And apparently, when he was playing Mario Kart, he would do certain power ups or certain things. When the controller would rumble in a certain spot on his palm, it would hurt.
Huh.
And no other controller did that. Like the PlayStation controller didn't do that. The Xbox controller wouldn't do that. He would only feel it when he was playing Mario Kart. So he was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why do I feel this pain in my hand when I'm playing this Mario Kart game? And why is it in the middle of my hand? You know what I mean? So then he went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, yeah, dude, you got something growing there. So let's cut it out. So,
it's probably cancerous. Let's get rid of it. Doctors need like some kind of rumble machine now. Thank you, Nintendo.
That's crazy. Like, that's pretty nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Well, let's look at other news here. Let's look at other news. So much news this week, guys. So much.
Who wants a Jordan-inspired Xbox One X? I think they look pretty cool.
They look fucking ugly. Those things are ugly as fuck.
Well, the white one. The white one, it's got like a...
no, fuck no. No, I don't want no fucking Jordan.
It's got like the Jordan...
Jumpman logo? No, I don't want that.
Black and white on the top, and then it's got like the orange Jordan jumping. No. Right? It looks like a freaking shoe. Except, like a Nike without the Nike symbol.
Yeah, but I don't want my Xbox to look like a shoe.
Well, it's going to look like an Xbox, okay? It's just going to look like a Nike shoe as far as the design goes.
I especially don't want my Xbox to look like a Nike shoe.
It doesn't have like the freaking... Yeah, there's no rubber soles or anything like that.
Next.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. Instead of making shoes, Xbox decided to bring the shoe to the Xbox.
To the Xbox, yeah.
Oh, eh? So, I guess those are like special limited edition ones, right, Gunny? And they could only win those, right?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
You can only win those if you head over to Twitter and retweet Major Nelson or somebody over there on Xbox. Probably the Xbox account itself.
Yeah, it's an Xbox Twitter page starting from Friday. Started the other day, goes through Wednesday, so next Wednesday. So by the time you hear this, go over to Twitter through the Xbox Twitter account. Win those. And these are like somewhat retro. These are like from the Michael Jordan iconic dunk from 1988. So
yeah,
the black cement. That's the one. It's the black cement, but I like the white top.
But in other Xbox news,
I like the one with the black top and and that one looks kind of cool, but still.
In other news, guys, Xbox news, the Xbox One X and the Xbox One S will soon get 1440 resolution support. That's right. pretty soon, the Xbox One X and the Xbox One S will be getting support for 1440p resolutions on your displays. So that means if you game on a monitor that's 1440p, I guess it will support the resolution. Why wouldn't it support it before?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I believe they confirmed that.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much just the S is getting this. The X has it already.
Yeah.
The X does 4K.
Yeah.
So it's like, I guess it's sort of saying, well, it's going to be a half step to being an X with the S, right? But I don't know.
No, it says here that the 1440 is coming to the
4K.
X as well. It doesn't have it yet. So apparently it's not native 1440. It's just like downscaled or upscaled from the 1080 to 1440 or from the 4K down to 1440. It's really weird how they worded this article. But apparently the native resolution is going to come to these systems. I wonder how it's going to affect certain games that are enhanced for the X. I wonder if they will get some kind of enhancement on the S as well, right? Like, I don't know. That I don't know. Might work.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're just taking so if you're taking the S from the 1080p, it's going to, so upscale that to 1440 with HDR. That'll look nice.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people with computer monitors that are 1440p. They're a little pricey, but I'd like to get one someday. Wouldn't mind having one.
But guys, in other news, in EA news, apparently Microsoft itself has overcharged people for the EA Access membership subscriptions. So this happened only if you had the EA Access subscription and you bought a different like a card or something, and you inputted it on your console. It charged you twice for it, and it didn't happen to everybody. It happened to a certain amount of people. But there is a website you can go check and subscribe to it or whatever, put in your info, and you might be eligible for a refund of a certain amount of money that Microsoft may owe you because of this screw up. So there you are. Apparently it only happened to a handful of people. They don't think it happened to everybody. It's just like some people got charged double, I guess.
Yeah, I have to look into that. I don't know if I'm still doing the subscription or not, or if I just did the 1 month.
Yeah. I don't know. I was doing the 1 month at a time, and then I was doing the 1 year at a time, then I did the 1 month at a time, and then I canceled it altogether because I don't really play it that much.
Yeah, I figured after EA or Mass Effect and Andromeda, I was like, kind of not into the sports thing. So
for me, it was after Star Wars Battlefront 2. I was like, fuck this, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Assholes. In other news, pretty much online gambling will be coming to your phone. Play has announced, pending the legalization of online gaming in Connecticut, its ION technology will provide Foxwoods Resorts Casino with the ability to keep guests engaged on property 24/7 by providing access to hundreds of digital games via a Foxwoods branded mobile application and web portal. So pretty much they'll give you a tablet when you walk into the casino. Gamble as much as you want on this tablet. And you get to put your card info in there, and then they take your money out. You want to play a game, you take your money out, take your money out, take your money out, until you have no money left. So, great idea, guys.
Yay!
Great idea. Let's fucking gamble for things, I don't know. Whatever. We'll see how that works. I see that just being in the future. Like in Vegas, this will be a big hit. Right? You don't have to have the slot machines on the floor anymore. They take up too much space. Just have people with tablets walking around.
Yeah.
And it's easier to take their money because they forget how much money they have on their card and they just keep giving you their money. So like, just give us all your money. All your money. But that's it, guys. That's it for the news. This is pretty shitty news week. It could have been better. But hey, it is what it is. If you want to, you can go ahead and add our news machine, Johnny Don't, over on Xbox Live, and add him on Twitter. Follow him at Johnny Don't and all that stuff. So go at him, guys. He is our news machine. He brings us the news that we get every week and other stuff. Let's go over to community questions, guys. Community questions time.
Wait, hang on a second there. Yeah, there.
What?
Thought we were putting something in between news and
We are.
questions.
Don't cut me off. God damn it.
Ryan,
God damn it, Ryan.
Jesus,
you fucked it up.
You're supposed to.
You fucked it up.
You fucked it up.
God damn it. Oh, we got to edit this whole shit out. Guys, real quick shout out to our Patreons, because we now have a Patreon page. You can head over to patreon.com/horriblegamers, and you can support us with your money to keep the show going for eons and eons. Guys, let's give a quick shout out to our Patreons real quick. Our Patrons. What are they called? Patrons?
Thank you, Patreons.
Patreons.
Patreon people?
Patreons?
Are I don't know. What is the plural
Supporters?
version of Patreon?
What do you call those guys? Patrons? Patreons.
I get the email because I Patreon as well.
What do they call you when they get the email, Gunny? You get called Patron?
They call me a Patreon
Yeah,
person.
but they're just talking one Patreon.
What do,
plural.
I get the email every week.
What do you call multiple patrons? Well, I just see here patrons. So patrons. Well, let's give a shout out to them, guys. To Alan Maybe, he is pledging money to us. We love you, Alan. Thank you for that. Also to Bill Gardner the second. Thank you for pledging some money to us as well. And Joshua Wolfie. Yeah. So thank you guys for supporting us on Patreon. If you want to support us, you can as well. We don't expect much, but what you do give us will help us continue the show and make it better, etc., etc. Go over to patreon.com. Help us out, people. Help us out. But guys, let's move on now to community questions who were left everywhere. We have a Facebook group now, a Discord, Twitter, everything. Everything, right? Like, we're pretty much on everything, except for Snapchat. We're not on Snapchat.
Well, I know, it's funny because the real hotness right now is the Discord, and I never thought to be on it because I always thought it was just used more for the voice. So,
dude, we got like people in there now. They're all up in there like chatting it up. I'm in there right now.
Basically a chat room.
Yeah, it's like the Facebook group, but like easier. Yeah, it's just like you just launch the app and you're in the group. Boom. You don't gotta search for it on Facebook or nothing.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason for me to actually fire it up every day.
It's pretty
when
cool.
I turn on the PC.
It's pretty cool. We got channels in there for Monster Hunter, PUBG. We got podcast questions channels, announcements, etc. But we do have questions from Facebook and from Discord, right, Gunny?
Yes, we have the first one is from Keddy with a K.
Okay.
And I believe he's a new member. And
from Discord,
he
right?
says, correct. Yeah, and he says, what do you think of crossplay with PC to Xbox? If a controller and frame rate cap is required on PC. He said he just found out that PS4 players can join PC players in Fortnite.
Yes.
As long as they are friends on the Epic launcher. He says, on my computer. Me and a friend did this last night, him on a PS4 and me on the PC. We were on PC servers, not PlayStation servers. I didn't know that, so I didn't know that.
That's pretty cool. I like
crossplayed.
I support that. I support as much cross-platforming gameplay as you can possibly get. And yeah, just don't cry when you get killed by the PC gamers who are playing with mouse and keyboard, because they're more accurate than you are. But hey.
Yeah, so we're not. So I take it it's not. It's that. Yeah, the Xbox is not doing this to PC. So.
No, the Xbox version doesn't for some reason. It's weird. Yeah. It's only the PlayStation version that does that, which I find really strange.
Maybe because that would...
the one that's always whining and crying that they don't want to do this type of shit, and then they do it on Fortnite. It's just weird.
That may have been established prior to kind of everything kind of coming out. So, like he said, with him and his friend on PS4 and their friends on the Epic launcher. So, yeah, because you know how there are some PlayStation games that you can actually crossplay with PC. So, and I think maybe they've got more titles. I think there's some I've seen even on Steam where they've done that. So they crossplay with PS4.
That's a pretty cool thing, though. I think other games should support this. Cross-platform PC play. I know Rocket League is a big game that does that a lot.
That's
play with PC players, and that's on everything. PC to Xbox, PS4 to PC. It would be PS4 to Xbox.
We were doing it today on Sea of Thieves, playing PC with Xbox.
There you go.
Yeah.
So there's games that it works for.
I mean, it's only better. It's only going to make the community better You know, if they do this crossplay stuff, it's going to make a bigger community to pool from. So why not? I'd say knock down your fucking walls. Stop fucking hiding behind your network walls and knock them down and let all the gamers play together.
Amen, brother.
Amen.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, buddy. All right, what are the questions, Gunny?
Next one is from Sean Iams Fuller. This guy, he just wants.
I don't know. Do we want to answer this question?
That's why he asked the question. Mr. Iams says, "Can you pat your head, rub your belly, and play a hardcore team deathmatch in Call of Duty at the same time?" He says, "I can."
Of course,
was he drunk?
I can.
Was he drunk when he wrote this? That's
Iams, of course I can. The fuck, dude. Come at me, bro. 1v1.
1v1.
I pat my head, rub my belly, and play the game with my feet, motherfucker. That's how good I am.
What's up? What's up? Fucking Iams. God, let's ban this guy.
Iams, I don't even play this game, and I can kick your ass, okay? While doing all that and chewing gum.
Fighting words. Next question, Gunny. Next question.
Brian Talt Jr., this guy. He says, with Gib being all sick and everything and snot all over the place, do you have any old school sick remedies for him to feel better? Maybe Vicks on the feet with socks?
Okay, I do.
I've never heard of Vicks on the feet.
I do.
Have you heard of that?
Of course
Vicks
I
on
have.
the chest?
I have.
No, your feet. Actually, that's a thing.
Yeah, as a kid, I remember my mom put Vicks on my feet, put
Really?
socks on.
All right.
Vicks on your chest.
Got cold feet.
But I don't have chest. I don't have a chest congestion.
Vicks under your nose. Let's see what else. You can like warm up honey. You got a lot of maple syrup over there, Canadian. You warm up some syrup. You put some lemon in there. You drink that.
Yeah.
That'll help.
I don't know about this, guys.
I'm just telling you, these are some true known Mexican remedies for the Canadian.
Here is what I'm doing to myself now to try and make myself get better. A spoonful of honey in the morning, because honey has antioxidants and it helps clean you out. I double up on multivitamins and I double up on magnesium and zinc. So that stuff is all going to help fight it off.
What the fuck?
But this shit is fucking insane, man. Like, I am just fucking wiped out right now.
So let me tell you.
We were popping Dayquils, me and Ryan together.
As a Mexican, you have to do this to get better. You have to warm up some honey, put some lemon in it, make some soup, any kind of soup, just soup that's warm and nice and warm, some soup. You eat the soup. Chicken. Yeah, you eat the soup, the chicken soup, if you want chicken, beef, whatever the fuck soup you want, Canadian. You drink those. Drink lots of orange juice. Drink water. Let's go to WebMD. Let's see here. What kind of symptoms do you think you have?
Look at
cancer?
what I'm drinking right now. What am I drinking right now?
You have cancer. I'm looking at WebMD.
Like
it says
to me with some vodka and that.
Your symptoms show you may have cancer.
You're gonna die.
You're dying in 3 days.
Great. Have fun with the show, guys.
Oh man, lots of home remedies, guys. Let us know your home remedies over on the Facebook group. What do you guys do to get better?
I'm just doubling up on vitamins and taking lots of getting rest, and taking lots of fucking pills.
What I do when I'm getting sick or when I feel like I'm about to get sick, I'll go to the store. I'll go to the store and I'll buy medicine and I'll just drink it before I get sick, so I don't get sick. What's up?
There you go.
What's up, guys? Think ahead. Oh, hey.
Just take a bottle of NyQuil and
Fuck
down
yeah,
it?
I do. Yes, I drink like a bottle of Dayquil. Half a bottle of Dayquil will keep you going for days. For days.
All right, guys, next question. It's from John Jerome, and he says, I have social anxiety, which makes playing multiplayer games online not enjoyable. Have any of you had those issues? Also, I have talked before about whether multiplayer and single-player campaigns should be sold separately, but that's a separate question. Anybody had social anxiety here?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
I'm a clear case of that. So, gosh, you should have met me before I started doing this show. I was just a wreck, and I can't be in a crowd with more than 2 or 3 people. I have terrible social anxiety myself, John. So, Yeah, I've
Dude,
gotten better though.
I have pretty bad social anxiety too. Like whenever I go to like, there was a long period where it's like I would go to a party, all my friends are all around, but I would be sitting in the corner, not really talking to anybody. I just didn't like, I didn't feel like I fit in. You know what I mean? Like I felt like I wasn't part of anything and everything just happened around me. And it was really, for a long ass time, it was like that. And like, even to this day, I don't really go anywhere.
Me neither.
You know what I mean? Like me and Kathy, we're just here all the time, we don't really, she goes out with her friends every once in a while, but even most of my friends that I used to hang out with a lot, I don't really do it anymore. It's just, I don't know, man. Like I have this weird thing, man. I just rather be alone.
I'm the same way though, Canadian. And I don't know if I have social anxiety, but I'm the exact same way. At parties or social gatherings, I tend to not be the center of attention. I don't like to be the center of attention.
Yeah, I talk to people when they talk to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I do.
Yeah.
And so, like you said, when going out with friends, I'm the same fucking way. People want to go out to a party, especially my age, right? Like, I'm 26, so 27, 20, I don't know how old I am. Whatever. People want to go out
in your mid to late 20s.
Yeah, people want to go party and shit, right? And I'm like, I don't want to do that, dude. Yeah, I'm still wasting money. I don't waste my money on video games. And I just, people are different, and don't feel bad about that. People tend to be different no matter what you have or what you don't have. Even if you're diagnosed with something, know that people around everywhere are different. Everyone's different. And I personally don't know if I suffer from anything. I probably do. But I tend to stick to myself quite a bit. Like, I like to be alone. I just like it. I enjoy it. It's really weird.
It kind of put a thing on what John's really asking here, or what he's talking about with the multiplayer games not being enjoyable. John, I can tell you that, since I've been doing the podcast, and even just slightly before that, just always being a part of the Horrible Gamers before I was an actual host on the show, and you figure I'm always playing with people I know, people I've talked to before on Xbox Live. So I don't play with just random people, really. It's, especially even with parties.
When you start
not like before with Battlefield Bad Company 2, where it was like, okay, just everybody's joining random parties, and that was always awkward, as far as who they are, what their personality's like, and that wasn't enjoyable, really. But yeah, so that you just may not be used to playing with always the same people and having the same friends. But I always say, John, don't hesitate to reach out and add those friends and say, hey, let's play Battlefield or whatever game you want to play.
Yeah, game with us.
And I think you'll also find that you'll be glad you did when you're adding. Yeah, you're going to find that one person that just won't, that just, I don't know, just talk shit all the time, or and that's when you just delete them, right? You keep the ones that,
there's people that my brother
respect you,
dude.
Yeah, vice versa.
Like that. They were like horrible. I would get into his parties, or sometimes he would be in party chat with me, and all of a sudden his friend would get in there and he'd be like, "Hey, fucker, hey, you wanna fucking go over here?" And like, dude, like, oh god, he was so fucking. I'm like, God, he's so annoying.
Yeah, I would get people that are.
I would tell my
are
brother,
you
like,
are you white? Are you a white guy? Because we've got this blankety blank, and you sound like you're white. You know what I mean? Just like, I'm like, why did I join this assholes party?
Not just that, but some gaming communities, like I explained earlier on the show with Rainbow Six, are just fucking assholes. They're just fucking assholes. They like to be assholes, and that's what they do. Fucking Rainbow Six players, assholes, all of them.
But anyway, he talks about multiplayer and single player campaigns being sold separately. Do you see an advantage in having to install both?
An advantage in not having to install both? No,
well, I guess space. Yeah, like he talks about updates, storage, space, etc.
I mean, they talked about doing this a little bit with Call of Duty for a little while, where it was like they were going to try and sell single player campaigns separately, but I just think no one would buy it. There would be the very few people like me that only care about the single player campaign would be the only people that would buy it, and I don't think it would be worth it.
It would be
Yeah.
very short. It would be very lackluster, I think.
Yeah.
Just like their answer to when some complained about all these 4K assets and HDR assets being also being installed on your regular plain Xbox One, and so hey, I don't have an S and I don't have an X. I just have a vanilla regular Xbox One, and I don't know. They just like, fuck it, here, you're taking it anyway. There's no way to delete it. It's all
Doesn't install the updates. I didn't think it did.
I thought they said that it did. They were like, oh, we're just going to do it anyway or something.
I don't think so.
Remember that was part of the thing where they're like, look, you'll benefit from it, right? So, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of something else, but I thought they said they were just going to install it, so. Anyway.
What's the next question, Gunny?
This guy from TXL, Wingman 709, Mark Cox. He said he just bought a Nintendo Switch. I think that was today. I think I saw him post that today. He said, what are your must-have games and why, guys? You two have Switches.
Well, Zelda, Mario Odyssey, SteamWorld Dig 2.
Absolutely buy that one.
Golf Story. What am I missing, Jesus?
I think
No, nothing.
I mean, that's a pretty good start.
That's what
Mario
I
and
have.
Rabbids, I think you would absolutely enjoy. And Mark, you're a shooter. I think you would enjoy that. What was that?
Splatoon?
Yeah, Splatoon 2.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. It's paint, but it's a shooter.
Yeah, check those out, Mark.
Yeah.
Those are our suggestions.
He already bought Mario Odyssey. I added him today on the Switch, so he bought Mario Odyssey and he wants to buy Mario Rabbids, but his internet went down. So
Oh yeah, I saw his power went out, right?
yeah, he was telling me his fucking internet and power went out, and I was like, oh, that's so lame, dude. But I told him the Switch lets you play games offline, but he was saying that Mario Odyssey didn't install all the way before the power went out.
Oh no!
So it was installing and it crashed, and it was like,
That's why you should buy carts.
yeah, and I
had a
haven't.
cart.
When he messaged me about like, can I buy all digital games on the Switch, and I was like, well, you could, but I don't recommend it. I recommend carts because carts are just better. I think you just plug and play, right? You just put them in and play them.
You're not using up as much
They
space.
don't
You have
install?
to buy a huge SD card that's super expensive for your
Yeah.
fucking Switch. I mean, I suggest personally go physical on the Switch, but that's just
what
me.
I've been doing. I've been doing that, and it works.
Yep, you just plug the card in and away you go.
All right. Pinpoint Red, Mr. Jonathan Hall. He wants to know how VR is, Jesus. I think he spoke about that.
Yeah.
Says Gunny and Ryan, can we just be pirates 24/7 somehow? Can we
Fucking
do
right,
that?
man. Fucking right.
We were pirates for 5 hours today. so
5.5
that's enough.
hours.
Yeah. I think maybe Pinpoint, we just need to stop. We're just not going to stream, and then we'll just play pirate music in the background. And we'll all just sit around with our instruments for, 10 hours. How about that? I do need to sleep. Anyway, he says, he has another question. He says, what old school cartoon would you like to see come back if it's done right? And which one could you see Hollywood completely fucking up?
Didn't we already answer this?
I think we answer this every week.
Well, it's a 2-part question, but yeah.
I don't know what
Love
else
to
school
start
We're talking
cartoons.
about old school cartoon. What old school cartoon would we like to see come back? Okay, maybe not.
I want to see Transformers. He loves Transformers. You like it? I think it was a
The
great.
Transformers hasn't gone away, Gunny. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
The cartoon is still going. It's kind of like Tom and Jerry. Is just different iterations of
There's
show
there's
that
like
keep
a new
going.
fucking Transformers thing every fucking year.
I don't watch Saturday morning cartoons anymore. I don't know what's left and what hasn't. So
I don't know.
I want Jackie Chan
cartoon.
cartoons come back.
What? Jackie Chan?
Jackie Chan.
Yeah, Jackie Chan Adventures, dude. Fuck.
What? I don't
Shit.
remember those.
I forgot about that.
Jackie Chan
I
Adventures were
remember that now.
fucking cool, dude. Where he would like every episode, he would like at the end of the episode, like it would be like a video of Jackie Chan, and he would be like, "All right, kids, and like you need to share," or some. He would like give some inspirational
Oh my
fucking
gosh! I
message
think I
at the
vaguely
end.
remember that. Yes.
It was like in the early 2000s, late 90s that it was going on.
Yeah, okay. Right.
Chan
Cartoon.
Adventures.
Fine, we're going to bring back the Cosby Show. No, what was the name of that one he
Fat
did?
Albert.
Yeah.
Fat Albert.
Hey, here's
That
Fat.
cartoon was real lame.
Fatter Albert. We'll just make
I'm
it
gonna sing a song for
2018,
you,
right?
And maybe you'll learn a thing or two.
Yeah,
That was a good Saturday morning cartoon. Why not? Oh, what would Hollywood screw up? Albert.
But I don't
How
think
much
that's
anything?
coming back. Not with Bill Cosby, anyways.
They could fuck up lots of things. We've seen them fuck up quite a few things already. So
Yeah, I think we would take a good animation and just totally mess it up.
any anime, they could fuck up a Dragon Ball Z movie. Like it would be I think it would be huge if they would try to make a Dragon Ball Z movie, but they would completely fuck it up. Completely.
Yeah.
It would be too Michael Bay-ish.
Right? Too much CGI crap.
Yeah. But
So.
that's it.
What's the next question, Gunny?
All right, Andrew, the news guy. He says, which video game character would be the worst roommate?
Oh, God.
Which video game character would be the worst roommate?
Geez, I'm thinking of Duke Nukem? No, or would he be the coolest?
He'd be cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking Duke Nukem.
Bacon.
Fucking Sonic.
Sonic. Fucking Sonic.
Why? Would he just be like crashing into things and
You're like fucking smashing all your shit all the time because he
All the
doesn't have
wall.
enough room. He's running around too fast.
I don't know who would be the worst, man. I don't know.
You're like ring noises all
Coins
night.
everywhere, all over the fucking place.
Yeah, he would be pretty bad. I'm trying to think who would be the worst. I can't come up with the worst. Can't think of one that's the worst. There's too many video game characters out there. Can't think of one, guys.
Laura, no, she could be my roommate. That's fine.
Fuck, I want her as my roommate.
Let's say her so she could be my roommate.
Next question, buddy.
Yeah. You know, if it was like Master Chief or something, he'd just be standing over your bed at like
Master
3 in the
Chief would
morning.
be too big to fit in this fucking room. He's like 8 feet tall, isn't he?
Go to battle. You know, I'd be like, holy crap, go back to bed, Master
Finish
Chief,
the fight.
asshole.
The Covenant's coming. Fucking big ass bastard. Can you imagine waking up and Master Chief is standing at your doorway? Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
He's standing over the back of your bed. Jesus, and he's like, let's finish the fight, Jesus.
He's like, fuck you, man. You scared the fuck out of me. Like,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh,
Take that
man.
mask off, you idiot. You know?
or fucking, or like having like one of
finals tomorrow.
have one of the Gears of War guys as your fucking, as your roommate. They would kick down every door. Just fucking kick every door
Just
down.
place that, you dickhead.
Suppressing.
It's like, dude, you could. The door has a door handle. You don't have to kick it down. It's like, oh fuck, I'm sorry. Just kick down
broken
all your
windows, 'cause
doors.
you'd have to jump out because he'd be like, frag out every time he came in, you know?
Oh man, that'd be fucking crazy.
Then he'd walk into the garden and go, my fucking tomatoes.
Fucking tomatoes. Next question.
All right.
Next question, Gunny.
Tommy Tilapia. How do you feel when your party leaves? How do you feel when your party leaves because you aren't a high enough level? Well, or how about when they kick you out?
I tell them to fuck off, and I go play by myself.
Yeah, I've had them. Where was I playing at? I forgot where. They're just like, sorry, dude. You know, and then they kick me. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Destiny.
Well, that's the worst, dude. Yeah, Destiny was
Yeah.
the worst. Like,
Again, a
what
couple
level
of
are
the
you,
matches
bro?
where I was like, yikes, man. I'm just gonna play with friends.
Are you level
Yeah.
20, light level 450? No. Well, we can't play with you.
play with this guy. Sorry.
I'm only doing a raid with level 450s and like light level 450s, bro. That's it.
And join our clan, okay? You got to change your gamer tag to our clan name too.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Fucking KSI people, those motherfuckers. Every time you see a gamer tag with KSI, that sucker was tricked into switching his gamer tag to KSI something. Because that's like a huge gaming clan, and those guys do that to all their members. They're like, you want to be part of our crew?
Do I have to have the certain level leather jacket too.
You gotta switch
Leather
your gamer tag to KSI, whatever the fuck we want you to change it to join our clan. They do that, guys. Yeah. We should do that to our community members. Make them change their gamer tags to HGP something.
That's right.
That's it, guys.
If
If you want to keep listening to this show, you got to change your gamer tag to HGP and then whatever the fuck you want, but it's got to say HGP first.
So then we want you to
We're
head
not. We're holding the show hostage until everybody does it.
The other thing you have to do, go to teespring.com and buy the leather jacket that says HGP on the back.
There you go.
Right?
Next question.
Terrible plug. Evan Tanaka, Mr. Shirt Pockets, says, guys, I think Subnautica has given me video game addiction. What should he do?
Okay.
Just keep playing.
I have some
Make a video.
suggestions. I have some suggestions for Evan. So for Subnautica's video game addiction, Evan, you should grab your computer, yank the power cord out the wall,
Cut it.
throw your computer into the bathtub or shower or whatever you have, turn on the water, plug the computer back into the wall, and watch it fry. And that's it. You're done. Fixed. Fix your problem.
I was thinking maybe he can jump in the shower and just turn it up to like the fullest, hot as fuck as it could be, and just rub down with like a whole handful of soap and just say how dirty
stop,
feels.
Gotti,
It's getting fucking weird real quick. Holy
You made me
shit.
super uncomfortable with this. What is going on here? Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. This got really weird real quick, guys? Or is it just me? I don't know.
Yeah, no, this got like, super awkward. Weird.
Any more questions, Gunny?
No, that's it.
All right, people. With that being said, please head over to patreon.com/horrible gamers. Leave us a review on iTunes. We have a few reviews. We would like more. Give us your feedback at horriblegamers.com. And you can donate to us, one-time donate to us over at PayPal. You head over to our website. You click the donate link, and you'll see the PayPal on there. Click on that. That'll take you over to PayPal to donate to us one time. So you can do that way if you don't want to subscribe to Patreon. Also, buy some gear from us, HGP, teespring.com/HGPT. Get some gear, get some sweatshirts, some hoodies, some t-shirts, some stickers, and a lot of other stuff, right? There's a lot of stuff on there. Socks. Those socks are on there. So get some of those. And yeah, guys, with that, please share the show with your friends and family. That's the best way to get this show out to people. It's just share it with people. Share it as much as you can.
Yep.
And join our Discord. We got lots of things to join now. Discord, Facebook,
Twitters, yeah,
Everywhere,
Twitters.
motherfuckers.
You can find us. You can find us somewhere. And if you can't find us somewhere, then I don't know. You
If
probably
you're on a platform, just type Horrible Gamers.
Yeah.
You probably find us.
we probably need like a thing on Steam now. Well, I guess Discord is kind of the secondary for Heath players.
Right. There's
So-
Steam groups too, Steam communities, but
I never go to them. There's a
No,
couple
me-
I belong to, but I'm like, oh, I forgot I joined that.
yeah. But I mean, people that use Steam do use them, so I don't know. But Discord kind of took over that whole
Right.
thing.
Guys, and find me on Xbox Live Gamertag Jesus Walks a Lot. I'll be on there playing some games. I haven't played Kingdom Come Deliverance yet. I have it.
Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck?
I have it.
You have it? What's up?
I got Horizon. I got into Horizon, and I was like, I went to Kingdom Come, and it's so hard. Hard as fuck. Like, it's hard, man. Like, everything you do creates a new quest. Everything. And I'm not kidding. You talk to somebody, a new quest pops up. Everything you fucking do creates a new quest, and everything you do just doesn't stop the game. The game keeps going, but somehow the quest changes a bit. So, like, you're going to a quest to get some gold or some money from somebody, and you tell them, give me the money. And they're like, fuck you, I'm not going to give you the money. What are you going to do about it? You can respond 3 different ways. You can be, like, neutral about it. You can be like, okay, I'll come back later. Or you can be like, oh, please give me the money. Be all nice. Or you could be like, fuck you, I'm going to beat your ass, and I'll take the money myself. And they'll respond accordingly. They'll fight with you. And if you get your ass kicked, all of a sudden the quest doesn't stop. Now it's like, okay, find a way to get the money back, But first, go get yourself healed up. So now the new quest pops up to go get yourself healed up. And then now you got to figure out how you're going to get the money off this guy. You have to kill him. You have to steal it from him. Get him drunk. I don't know. It's really hard. So I have to get back into it to give it a good discussion.
Sounds like a snore fest to me.
How
There's
dare
no
you?
dragons. I don't know. See,
No magic.
there's no dragons. There's
No
no magic. This is like an actual real,
So real life.
1400s
yeah.
Ren Fair simulator.
It is. It is. So go check it out if you want to.
I'm sure the story's good.
But, guys, you can also find me on the PlayStation Network, GSUS Walks a Lot, because I cannot change my PSN name. Fuck you, Sony. And a Switch, you can find me on there too. Just message me for the friend code and I'll give it to you. But that's it. That's where you can find me, guys. Where can we find you, Gunny?
Find me, before I say that, there was a little bit of news I heard earlier, and it was just a survey that was done through Sony, which was about the PlayStation, possibly alluding to the fact that you will be able to change your gamer tag soon. So again, it's just rumors at this point, but we'll see. I think this summer, or spring, summer. So yeah, find me Xbox Live and on Steam under Gunny Chief, one word. Ryan, where do we find you?
You can find me on Xbox Live, Steam, and PSN, Mixer, Twitch, all of those things, pretty much anywhere under Gib8777. And if you same with me, if you want my Switch code, just send me a message. I'll give it to you. But that's it.
That's it, people. We're done. We're out of here.
What does Gidget say, Jesus?
Peace out, Brussels sprouts. And we'll see you on the next edition of the Horrible Gamers Podcast. And stay tuned for the Matt Bradford Spotlight. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. We're done. Bye.
Bye. Clean your controller and go to bed.
St. Nicholas, where are you?
All right, Jesus, we're all drugged up.
Yeah,
Me and Gunny took our Dayquils.
Oh, wait.
Make these goddamn blister packs so hard to get into.
Yeah.
Damn, fucking come out! I was gonna take a NyQuil one, but I thought, nah, maybe that's not such a good idea.
Nah, they make you real droggy and
Let's do the show first, and then I'll take a NyQuil.
Did you guys get a message from one of the community members today?
I got a couple. Who did you get a message from?
From John Jerome.
Oh, yeah, I got that on Discord, and I did put that in the questions.
He messaged me on Facebook, and he was telling me that he listened to over 70 hours of HGP in the last week or two.
Wow. Nice. Thanks, John. I'll give him a shout out.
70 hours. He says he found us like 2 weeks ago, and he's like, dude, I've been listening for over 70 hours of your guys' shows.
That's awesome.
He said the best part of our shows is when we don't even talk about video games. He's like, it's when you guys just bullshit about random things that it gets good. Oh, God. Who invited this guy?
Is that Evan Tanaka? Oh, cool.
No,
It's Evan Tanaka.
the other guy. It's the other guy. The guy we
Oh,
don't like.
never mind.
That other guy that we don't like.
Oh, it's not Evan. Oh, well. Get me all excited.
The guy that sounds sad all the time.
Yeah, talking about Gears of War.
No one plays with me.
No, he played some PlayStation stuff, so.
Eric,
Yeah,
I love you.
I love you. New place.
Oh, eh?
Hey. Oh. Oh, hey. Pretty nice there. Pretty
I thought it was-
fancy there.
I thought it was still the old place, but you put
Yeah,
up.
you still got the fucking window behind you with
Yeah, I
the
thought
same
you-
curtains.
Yeah, I thought you put up like new curtains or something. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna try to sound more happy and not sad.
Good, Eric.
So I'm going to talk like this.
There we go.
Who
Yeah.
you been punching, Eric?
What?
Who you been punching?
Eric's abusing his wife over there, beating her. What are you doing? Why is your
Look at his
fist
knuckle.
all?
Look at his knuckle.
Yeah, what the hell's up with your fist?
Fuck
That?
you beating up.
Yeah, bro.
Ryan, you don't remember that game that had the boat? It was on Xbox 360.
Game that had the boat.
Lots of games had.
Yeah,
boats,
it's like
Kenny.
Riptide Renegade.
You remember that game that had a gun, Ryan? The game that had a gun and you shot the gun?
Oh, that game? I remember.
That game.
Fuck. All right.
The game with the boats. Oh man.
I stole my Xbox.
What?
What
Yeah,
Sold your Xbox.
yeah,
the hell is wrong with you?
Wait, you got the X, didn't you?
yeah,
You sold it?
yeah.
You're an idiot.
I'm just kidding. Gosh, you guys are so mean. Jeez, you're stupid. You idiot. You freaking idiot.
Well, you are. If you sold it, you're an idiot.
I'm not. I didn't call you an idiot, Eric. I think you're very smart.
No, I did.
It was Hydro Thunder.
I called you an idiot.
I think you're a very smart and intelligent individual,
Don't lie to me, G.
and you don't sound sad at all. You never ever sound sad.
Don't lie to me, man.
Ask your wife if you always sound sad. We want to know her opinion.
I never thought I did sound sad.
Why is your camera not working again?
I guess this is how I've always sounded, so maybe that's why people always ask me if I'm okay.
Yeah, that's probably why. Are you okay, Eric? Is anything wrong?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why? You just sound sad. No, I'm totally happy.
Oh man, I'm totally happy.
Holy.
Man.
Yeah, man.
I'm not sad at all, guys.
No one plays games with me.
They don't.
I don't have any friends.